Did you ever think a paper coffee cup could be art? A Connecticut artist who is known for painting portraits and murals in Connecticut and New York City also takes the simple paper coffee cup and makes art out of that too. Watch. I was fascinated by his coffee cup recycled art, so we brought him on. My guest is artist Anthony Zito. Welcome.
Thank you.
I so love this, and we're gonna dissect all of this. But first, I want to know, how'd you become an artist in the first place?
Oh, I always have been. Both my parents are artists, and that's all I ever did or knew about.
So you picked up a crayon one day. Lead me through it.
I think as soon as I got my feet on this planet, that's all I wanted to do, you know. So. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the coffee cup artistry that you do. How did that start? And you're just picking up coffee cups wherever you find them, correct?
Pretty much. If I have a cup of coffee, I save it if it's a good cup. You know, I love the Anthora cups, they're called, the Greek diner coffee cups. And
you did one of me.
I did one of you. And I've always worked on found materials because I was very broke when I was living in the Lower East Side back in the day, and I didn't have money for canvas or anything, so I just pick up interesting things I found on the street and I paint people's portraits on them. So I wanted something that was really immediate and disposable, and the coffee cups were on every corner, and it just struck me one day that that's so New York and it's so quick and fast, just like the city itself. And so that's where it all started.
Takes you about an hour or so to do these?
Yeah, an hour less sometimes, but you know.
Okay, and we have, here's one, George Harrison. And then this is a bigger portrait. Who is this?
This is Lou Reed, sort of musical hero of mine, and that's just a photographic print of one of the coffee cups, just enlarged.
Do people in Hartford, where you do a lot of your work right now, know that you do this? I mean, they're going to know now. But I would think you'd be commissioned all the time for this.
Yeah, I mean, some do. I do a lot of portraits on commission that are full paintings, and a lot of times on canvas, but a lot of times also on found materials as well, like ironing boards or windows or old barn doors and things like that. So people know I paint portraits. How many things I do? There's many things I do. So, you know, it depends on how deep they look into my website or whatever.
And there's a book now that you put some of these in. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so my friend in New York, Clayton Patterson, put out this book. It's connected with the Acker Awards, which is a sort of cultural leadership award.
Which you won.
I got one in 2016, and ever since then I've been making the coffee cups for this. And then he made a book with sort of a lot of my work inside of it, and these are all sort of New York City cultural heroes who've come and gone, and this is like an RIP in memory of book, and that's
so
on my
beautiful.
website.
Who is the most famous person you've ever done a coffee cup piece of art for?
Oh, you maybe? I don't know.
Well, you need to go higher than that.
Yeah, I'd have to think about that, but you know, there's so many of them out there at this point.
Do you remember the first cup you picked up?
I don't, no.
Because you've done how many of them?
I do 40 a year just for the Acker Awards, and I do them, you know, at the Parkville Art Gallery in Hartford, and I'm constantly, you know, cranking them out in my studio. So I've really hundreds a year, really.
I so love it. All right, latest thing you're working on in Parkville.
We just opened a show there called Life Cycle, and it's going to be up for the next 2.5 months. It's 11 artists. We have a really big space there. It's about 4,500 square feet, and I think it's a fantastic show. We're really happy with everyone who's in the show and the quality of the work, and just like a real sort of proper gallery in Hartford. And Hartford needed it, I think.
Well,
so.
Way to go. Anthony, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks
and
so much.
Never stop doing your paper cup art.
You got it.
Okay. And for more on Anthony Zito's coffee cup art and how to commission his work, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.